I showed you a picture earlier with had a scratch
on the bezel.
On the bezel.
Yeah,
How?
okay.
What would you recommend?
So they are steel bezels or aluminium bezels. They're not incredibly hard to source. You can probably find one from a reputable source. You don't want to be just diving into eBay.
Yes.
Aftermarket ones are for nothing really.
Right.
But you want to period correct if you're going to replace it, and if you're going to replace it, keep the original.
Yes.
So that if you ever do choose it to sell it, the new owner's got the choice to put it back if he needs to.
Right.
Personally, I would try and live with it as it is.
Yes.
It's personal preference as to whether once you know that mark's there, you can't unsee it.
Right.
It's like a mark on the glass or on the dial.
Right.
Even though it might be minor, once you know it's there, every time you look at the watch, you're going to see it there.
Right. So how much would a dial like that cost, sourced, a proper one?
The watch or
The dial,
bezel? The bezel.
Yeah, the replacement bezel. Yeah. Is that
£400, £500, £600.
I was going to guess that.
Yeah, somewhere around that.
So it's 5, and he was asking 8,500 US. You're into it for 9 US, but it's older than this, so it's basically they're quite similar prices, then, aren't they?
Yeah, possibly.
They're getting close.
But as I say, the one we have is all original. It is as it is. I always, if ever I'm buying them and they've got a mark on the bezel, it affects the price in which I'm willing to pay for the watch.
Right.
I try not to change anything of the watch if I can help it. Sometimes you have to change the bezel, sometimes you have to change the dial, but we try and keep them as original as possible.
But yeah, that watch, wow, I love it. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, this one.
Yes.
These are not loved by everyone.
Why is I love them? Why is it because it attracts too much attention?
Generally, that's one part of it. Generally, the inquiries we get for bimetal sports models are the blue Submariner. Yeah.
Blue over black.
Always blue over black.
Okay.
Yeah, and we tend to sell more of them in the summer than we do any other time. Just as you're approaching summer, I don't know why that is. It's always been the way.
Yeah, it's like swimsuits.
Yeah, I did have one here Friday, but that sold straight away. Again, there's a lot on the market, but you've got to find a really fine example. It's important to ensure the bezel's not, or if these things are important to you, the bezel doesn't have a mark on it.
Yes.
That the bracelet is in decent condition, and that it's got all of its bits and pieces, which is the one we did.
And this one here is from what year?
This one is early 2000s.
Okay, so it's got the new style clasp. Yes, it does.
Previously, it would have been all steel.
Yeah, all steel and easy.
So there's a point on these, certainly on the blue Submariners, that those from sort of 2000, 2001, 2002, we do so much better on than the 95, for example, that's all steel through the clasp. First question most people ask is it gold through the clasp?
Right. So what is the price on that?
That model there is a complete full set. You can be paying around about 8.5.
And from what year? I'm sorry,
what
year?
Early 2000s.
Okay, wow. It sounds...
It's a lot of watch for the money, yeah?
It is a lot of watch for the money. Now,